Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. It's Corey Wesley coming to you live and in living color from New York, Harlem to be exact. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Corey Wesley. Oh my God, I know you guys who have been following me. Know I've been waiting for these mugs. They arrived yesterday. I'm so excited. Isn't they cool? They're actually on my home decor line called miltonwest.co, not com.co. Oh my God, I love them. People have already purchased them. I'm so excited. They come in red, yellow, and black. The inside and then the handle. So, you can have tea with me while we gossip and talk about things. It's good to have things around you when you are dreaming or want to achieve something tangible that you can touch and see as a reminder. Some people do vision boards. I like to make products to remind myself these are the things you can achieve, these are the things you want, and go get them and you can have them. And once you see one thing, the next thing will come because you'll all constantly be reminded. It makes you want to work on your project. So even if your project's not a platform like this, or it's a website design, or makeup, get a T-shirt with lipstick on it, or get or put get like custom ink, or there's different companies that do one-offs. Put your name of your company that you want on a T-shirt and wear it and just be proud of it. Put on a hat, whatever. Just make yourself something as a reminder. That's what I did. I have a whole series of hats that have Milton West on it, Ova, because I had Ova Mag, which is now going to be just a Facebook page with Ova Media, which I'm going to share media that I appreciate, and then I can also share kitchen table talk and different things on that page. I also have Over Music, so Over is not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna condense because not so much because of the pandemic, but it is slightly. It's just that people don't read anymore, and writing takes a lot. Um, I don't really make a lot of money off of it. Um, it was for fun, I think, but it was where I was trying to make money. But people have their sources of information like BuzzFeed and OutMag, and those sources are already standardized sources of information, and it's really hard to kind of edge your way in there because I would say a lot of people are repeating the same information. What I was doing was working a lot with Project Publicity. They sent me a lot of press releases. I interviewed a lot of their clients. But then I found that the stuff was getting repeated over and over. It wasn't like I was seeing like once they do their press junkets for their clients. I mean, there's 1,000 people that have seen the same article basically. I mean, I did try to tweak the press releases a little, but it just became obsolete in some regard once you're one of the smaller or the newer publications online. It's hard to kind of edge your way in. So, but Over Music is something that I really love, and it's the title Over Music, like Over Music. So that's a Facebook group that you can actually join now. If you like, we post music, different type of music, because I love music. I listen to music constantly. I kind of lately been listening to the same songs over and over and over. But I love music. And then the kitchen table talk, it goes with my home decor line. Kitchen table talk, and I have a home decor line. See, branding always works when you sit down and think about it. And so I have these mugs. They're on sale. They're only $19. You can get you one. So when you're watching me, you can drink and like, ooh, look at what Corey talking about. I'm drinking ginger tea, and it's strong. I bought those ginger capsules, and I put them in because, COVID-19 is going to be around for a while, and you need to work on your immune system. I take vitamin C. D, a multivitamin, and then my other medication, my blood pressure medication, and so on. So, you know, us black folks, we eat a lot of fried stuff, but I haven't lately. I eat a lot of vegetables. I love kale, bok choy. I love spinach, tomatoes. What else do I like? Oh, I love asparagus, but we don't need to talk about what it does to certain areas of your body. But right now, it doesn't even matter because I'm not even dating or sleeping with nobody. Neither should you. Yesterday, I had a great conversation with this makeup artist. Her name is Hershey Beauty. And we had fun talking about dating and COVID 19. And then next week on the 30th, I'm going to be interviewing or chatting with. I don't like to call them interviews because kitchen table talk is about just chatting. My best friend told me yesterday that I went off on a tangent yesterday. But I brought it back. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's what happens at the kitchen table. You go on a tangent. But hopefully it makes sense. I love drinking out of this mug. I'm so proud of myself. And I like this little thing. It looks like a talk show, doesn't it? So a friend of mine asked me yesterday, how do you know when you're ready to date? Now you asking the wrong person. I don't know. I truly don't know. Do you? In the comment section, leave some comments. Tell me what you think about how do you know you're ready to date? I mean, I think it takes a lot of self awareness. If you've been hurt a lot in relationships or you feel, perceive that you've been hurt a lot, figure out why you've been hurt a lot, figure out how you contributed to the hurt. I mean, and that may sound silly. Um, you know, cheating I don't agree on, but again, if that's and there's open relationships, there's monogamous relationships, there are un what is the word, undisclosed relationships, meaning that the person don't disclose the shit they do. I just think that in relationships, there has to be honesty. If you're unhappy with your partner sexually, I think you should talk about it. If you feel like you are not emotionally available to commit to just one person, say that. There's no shame in that. I don't believe in slut shaming people. If they want to be free and meet people and they are comfortable and happy with their being by themselves, but just sexually free and sleep with different and various people, that's well and good. We all done it once in a while. However, some people do want commitments, and I think that it does take a lot of courage to just tell somebody, you know what, we're not looking for the same thing. I like you. I think you're really great, but you're not looking for the same thing. I used to feel like I got my feelings hurt when people told me that. Now I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad you said it. But see, now I also have the courage to not even engage with people that I know that are not emotionally available, or I just know that they don't want a relationship. So, but sometimes it's just funny. The people that you act like that with, they're the ones that are like, why are you not calling me? Because you don't act like you want a relationship. Why you think I'm not calling you? But sometimes I don't know. So how do you know that you are ready for a relationship? I don't know that answer. I thought I did. And so that's why I pulled out this book. I want to reread it. If the Buddha Dated. It's a handbook of finding love on a spiritual path, because I believe that the type of relationship that if and when I am ready for one, it's got to be on a spiritual path. And what does that mean to me? Dating on a spiritual path. Wow, that's deep. It just means that you are both striving for the same things. That honesty, communication, trust, friendship is part of that. That you both believe in a source higher than yourself. Doesn't have to be, I'm not religious, but just believe in the universe and karma and being the best person that you can, even when it's the hardest part. In relationships, I think the hardest part in a relationship is being honest. Being honest when you're unhappy in the relationship. And I think all relationships go through what's called the ebb and flow. They are not going to be always great times. However, I think each party has to make efforts into making it a fantastic relationship. I think being friends is partly part of it, and I think you have to laugh a lot. I think the next partner that I ever have, we have to love to listen to music. My best friend and I laugh. I said, I listen to music all day long. The next person I have to date has to love music as much as I do. And they have to listen to it as much as I do because I don't want to watch TV. I want to be like, yeah, you love this and be dancing around and maybe do a little couple of TikToks and just laugh and cook together, listen to music and talk and stuff like that. I think that's fun instead of just sitting around looking at my boyfriend, look at his phone, or look at his TV, or look at a movie. Oh, maybe look at a movie once in a while, but just really just listen to music and talk about music and talk about artists that we like um, and I don't want a DJ boyfriend. No offense, y'all, DJs. My friends that are DJs. I have a lot of friends that are DJs. I don't know. But yeah, I do want somebody on a spiritual path. I guess I got to read more about what that means and kind of define what that means to me. So, how do you know you're ready to date? I don't even think you know when you're ready to date. I don't want to say that it's out of loneliness, because some people will date out of loneliness, and I like to be alone. I used to not. That's so funny. I used to never. I used to be a person who needed to be around people, needed a whole plethora of friends. Now, but I guess it's with age. I'm almost 48. July 1st, my birthday. Don't forget, I want some posts that say "Happy Birthday, Corey." Anyway, so when are you ready to date? Please comment below and let me know. How do you know you're ready to date? I'm curious. Because I've toyed with the idea, but every time I toy with the idea, my cousin Jennifer always says, "You really want to date?" And then when I really start talking about, I'm like, mm-mm. And maybe it's because I don't want to be cheated on. I don't, because and maybe that was in the past. Maybe that was, I met a lot of liars. They were fascinated by my personality. And then once they found out that I really take relationships seriously and that I'm very brutally honest that it's not fun all the time, that then they like, ooh, I don't want this. So I stopped. And then I also like Caucasian men and in the LGBT community. Racism has become a great issue. And as time passed, because I was in a 10-year relationship with my best friend now. He was my boyfriend at one time. Then we're still best friends. That probably makes a problem too of why I'm not even dating. Because my best friend is my ex-boyfriend, but he's like my pseudo-boyfriend but we don't have sex. Anyway, I digress. Um, Racism in the LGBT community kind of turned me off from wanting to date. I was seeing a lot of no blacks, and I was being told certain things about myself from Caucasian men. They don't really, the type of Caucasian guy that I have always probably been attracted to, are probably not the ones that are going to be attracted to me or take me home to mama. And so there's always a thing, and then I have to get out my head that, I went to when therapy at one time, and the doctor said, well, have you ever asked one of those guys out on a date? And I said, no, and I think I'm intimidated because I've been hurt. Like, I shared a story where I was at a bar, really cute guy, really was interested. And I mean, interested as a person, just we had a great time. Of course, I was probably fantasizing and making perceptions in my head. And then when he said, "Oh," I said, "Well, here's my number." He said, I don't want that. I'm not going to use it." It really started popping my bubbles. And then just meeting guys when you hook up and sleep with them and you like them and you fantasize about it at that moment because you're being intimate. And then they're like, I ain't dating you. And then and obviously you're meeting them in a setting that obviously you can't be hoping for a relationship when you meet them online. Although I don't believe that you cannot meet your love of the love of your life online. I do believe you can. I believe that it's just timing and meeting the right person, and they wanting to invest in spending time with you. I think it's hard once you've given, as my aunt would say, flesh. You've shared flesh. It's really hard for somebody to kind of connect with you on a mental state because now they've seen you in another setting, and then sometimes in the gay community, alcohol or Christmas or weed or whatever is also part of that, and drinking, and that clouds the whole situation as well. So that's on a whole nother story that I could share. But anyway, when are you ready to date? And how do you know you're ready to date? I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it. Like I said, I'm going to read this book again. If the Buddha Dated. I highly recommend it. I read it a couple years ago. That's when I was really invested in dating. I ain't invested in it right now. What to do when you want to run. That's an interesting place to be. Open up a book, right? Because I'm ready to run off this topic. So anyway, I'm ready for pleasure. Since we talking about dating, are you ready for pleasure? I don't use sex toys. Never did. Like, but I will be talking to Eve. Excuse me, the owner of Ready for Pleasure. I've known her for quite a while. She's an expert in sex toys. I know a couple of people with sex toys, so I'm gonna interview all y'all. Lenore. I say his name wrong all the time. Xavier. I'm going to ask him to do a chat with me for the gay boys. He is a sex expert, and so hopefully he'll agree to doing a little chit chat with me sooner or later. But I thought Ready for Pleasure. I love the name of the company. That I wanted to chat with her because in quarantine, COVID-19 era, you can't always hook up with people, and I might need a little. My hand already told me to stop. Stop. I'm tired, and then when I'm typing, it hurts. It hurts. It's because I use my hand too much. But it's learned. It's you know what? I've learned to love myself. Anyway, today's what's today? Oh, well, interesting. Today is what they call Hump Day, but I call it Wednesday. But interesting that I'm talking. Oh no, is it Wednesday? Oh God, Alexa, what day is it? Oh, it is Wednesday. Child. You know this damn day's gonna start to loop in together. But anyway, y'all going to work soon. So am I. Seems like production for my online, my home decor stuff, things are getting sent out really quickly again. So that's a good indication that manufacturers are slowly getting their act together, and that we're in a better position. I hope that all these manufacturers have their employees are safe, and that's what matters to me. But I'm glad that our orders are starting to go back out fairly quickly. And then I noticed I live on Fifth Avenue and the traffic is ridiculous in the morning. Again, at like 6 o'clock, which it is now about 6:30, quarter to seven. So anyway, we're getting back. I just want everybody, as you go back to work, please be safe. You know, COVID-19 is not over, although it may appear to be that flattening that curve. If we act carelessly, we will see a wave more deadlier than ever. So I want you guys to be safe. I know many of you have fear of getting on a train and stuff. So pray, do what you need to do, put your gloves on, and just travel smartly. That's what I'm going to say from this point on. Travel smartly, and just be aware. And then also for those people, if you are sick, and I know a cough, you're not sure, but just stay home and deal with your employer later, because you could be the problem. later on for somebody else. Anyway, have a good hump day. It's Wednesday though for me. Remember, today is the best day ever. Why? Because you are a part of it. Remember to stay blessed because you are already blessed. Be productive today. Do something. And remember, subscribe to my channel, Kitchen Table Talk TV. Also, leave a comment below about your thoughts on when do you know you're ready to date. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Kitchen Table Talk. And I will see you in another day or so.